Natasha Lewis here with Big Rock Organics, and welcome to week 9 of the CSA. Just gonna run through everything that's here in the box this week. It's looking great. We have a couple new things. I will say today is a very purple day, and purple is my favorite color, so enjoy all the purple in your box this week. We have those beautiful carrots, the rainbow carrots. Very excited about them, including even their tops are edible, but look at those gorgeous carrots. Now I will say sometimes we do break off a carrot accidentally as we're picking, so I apologize about that. They are quite long, but these are looking gorgeous, and carrots take a lot of tending and weeding. We have to hand weed them a couple times, so they are a very labor intensive crop. So we're very excited about the carrots, and also the fact that they're really long and straight, because sometimes if you get hard soil, the carrots will tend to fork and do funky things. Now, if you've gotten a carrot that has like a weird fork or something like that, it might have hit a rock as it's growing, and that's what causes that. So, you know, kind of fun, interesting little facts. We have 4 greens. We are looking forward to some new greens here in the upcoming weeks. We did plant arugula just last week, and 2 different kinds of baby kale. We also planted spinach for the fall and lettuce, so we're kind of in the process of replanting all of these fall crops. We got a little bit of rain and we got all the irrigation on it, so we should be hoping to see some new plants coming up soon and some new greens coming your way. But we do have some Swiss chard this week, so Swiss chard here, just always lovely. And of course you can take and saute that. You can use it as a fresh green as well. I would suggest to derib it and then chop it up fine, and you can use that as a fresh green as well. And the stems, of course, you can cook up too. I always just add this to any sort of saute that I'm doing, and it just cooks beautifully. And remember, you know, with any saute, garlic and olive oil, and if you like a little bit of heat, some cayenne pepper and a little lemon juice at the end really helps to brighten that up. So gorgeous Swiss chard. We've got some mint this week. We're bringing back all those different mints. They've regrown beautifully, and I am really looking forward to making some simple syrups. So we have chocolate mint is the one with a kind of darker leaf. We have the mojito mint right there, and we have the pineapple mint. Now the other day, Jonathan did blueberries in a blender along with some mint, and that was really awesome and refreshing, and he topped off our margaritas with that little mixture, and it was beautiful and fun and refreshing. So you could add a little bit of mint to any sort of fruit smoothie for a cooling effect. It's also good in water, and then you can also make a simple syrup, which is like 1 part sugar to 1 part water, I believe. Don't quote me on that, Google it. But you put your herbs in there, you let it steep, and then you strain it, and then you can add that simple syrup to any sort of drink, like carbonated water. You can add it to, you know, any sort of coffee or whatnot, and it just gives you an extra little flavor boost. So yum, yum, yum. We've got our mint this week. So many cucumbers. The cucumbers are doing really good right now. We're very excited about those cucumbers, and lots of cucumbers, so enjoy those, guys. That pickle recipe I promised you, I still need to get that out for you. The wonderful refrigerator pickle recipe. And we need to make some of our own, because that is a favorite thing, especially as you're having all those gate grill outs, and you want some pickles to put on your burger or hot dog. They're so wonderful. Also, I just take and do a very simple, you know, salad dressing toss with the cucumbers, and that is a quick, easy salad that's always really delicious as well. And yeah, they're so crisp. You don't need to peel these at all, just chop them up and use them, and they're so sweet and crisp. This is one of my favorite varieties. We do have some cucumbers that we have planted, and they need to get in the ground this week, but hopefully that will follow up with a second crop here later in the year, and we're looking forward to those. So that is our cucumbers. We've got those gorgeous onions. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I actually bought a bag of onions the other day because we were in between our scallions and our onions, and now I'm like, why? Because we have all these beautiful onions, and they are so fresh and awesome and flavorful. And just do remember that you'll want to store these in the fridge, not on the counter, but they are awesome. And you can use those greens, they're a little tougher, but they are flavorful as well, especially if you throw them in the last minute for cooking. Just cook them a little bit and they're great. You could also use those greens in like a pesto or something. Just throw them in and blend them up. That would also be really good. Oh, they smell so good. And part of the lovely purples that we are experiencing. We have beans, of course. Those yellow beans are slowing down a little bit, but they have been so bountiful, those yellow wax beans. So I hope you've had a chance to freeze some, to make some dilly beans, just enjoy them as a saute. And I was making dinner last night, we had burgers, and I asked if he wanted some beans, and I thought, I was saying like barbecue beans with the burgers, and when I made these beans, he was like, oh, I thought this is what you meant all along. So you gotta love when people are thinking of this as a healthy alternative to, you know, a grill out, just bringing barbecue beans. Bring some sauteed green beans, roasted green beans. Oh, you can even fry them. Fried green beans are really good. So that is a fun one. So lots of green beans this week. We have a few new peppers this week. We have these banana peppers that we're featuring, and they are a sweet pepper. They're a pretty little pepper, aren't they? Our peppers are doing really, really great this year, and I'm so thankful for that. We have some hotter peppers. We're gonna do jalapenos next week. We have some serranos. We have a really cool peach variety with poblanos. So we have a couple different hot ones that we're gonna introduce to you guys as the weeks come on, but don't worry, we won't overwhelm you with too many hot peppers, but we'll give you some fun ideas for those. But this you can just throw in a saute. You can eat it fresh. I just think that color is so nice to add to a salad or whatnot. And yeah, just use it any way you like. It's just a gorgeous pepper. I think those are just lovely. Also, Peter Piper's been busy picking purple peppers. Now these are a variety called Islander. I really like these because they start out purple and eventually they'll ripen to a red color, but they are just like a green pepper at this point. They are gonna have a nice, you know, mild green pepper taste. And then when these ripen, they're gonna get sweeter. Now, I actually think they have a really good flavor. I had one the other day just with some hummus, and I think they're really mild this year and very tasty, so thankful for that. So just gorgeous purple peppers, love it. It makes it a little more fun, you know, to have the color variety. Of course, all of your squashes and zucchinis, which you can use interchangeably, and I will be posting lots of zucchini ideas because there's just so many things that you can do with them. And I know they can be overwhelming at this point in the year, but they are just so good to put into just about everything. So we're going to be sharing a link that Riley, one of our helpers, he referred to on like a million things you can do with zucchini. So all of that is fabulous. And then we've got something new and exciting. I always say the new best stuff for last. Eggplant. So these are the Asian eggplant. That one is a little funky. They kind of look like little people. But this Asian eggplant, you can use it skin and all, or you can peel the skin. My favorite thing personally is fried eggplant. I think it's just delicious. And that you would just take and dredge in some egg and whatever breadcrumbs you prefer, or cracker crumbs, whatever, and then just fry that. I love it. You can make eggplant parmesan. You can put it in a curry or stir fry. You can also make a roasted eggplant. You can do baba ganoush with it, which is a delicious dip, which you can then eat the dip with more vegetables, a vegetable dip for the vegetables. So lots of fun things. You can even put in cake. So eggplant, like zucchini, doesn't have a lot of flavor, so it can kind of go with anything. Oh, I forgot to tell you, for zucchini recipes, we're also going to be sharing Julie, another helper, her zucchini pie recipe, which is like a mock apple pie. So that one's super cool, and that actually tastes like apple pie, and you can't really tell it's made with zucchini till you tell people. So that's another fun one I'll share with you. But yeah, very excited. We'll be having a couple different eggplants staggered here, so enjoy that new addition. And we have some red cabbage this week, so you could cut it up and add it into coleslaw. You can do a saute with it. We've got some smaller heads and some bigger heads. The red cabbage kind of didn't do as great as we were hoping, but we do hope that you'll mix it with some of the other cabbages we've given in the past. If you've got some of those in your fridge, and make a colorful coleslaw out of that. It is just so pretty. I mean, all these purple vegetables, I love it. So I think that concludes my tour. Oh, and basil, of course. You've got that bunch of basil wrapped up here in the bag. And I suggest to unwrap it from the bag, put the stem in a cup of water, open up the basil, let it breathe. But I'm definitely going to be making some pesto pizza this week out of this, and I'm just going to make it right into pesto when I get home tonight, and that way I can use it throughout the week. And there's so many great ways to make pesto, and this basil smells and looks delicious. So that is week 9. We are going to be having white sweet corn next week. We thought maybe we'd get it this week, but things are, kind of, looking a little delayed. So we're gonna wait 1 week, and we should have white sweet corn next week. So very much looking forward to that. And tomatoes are starting to ripen. We have a few here and there. They're starting to ripen, and they are delicious, let me tell you. So when they start coming in, you are going to get so excited about the different colors and flavors we have planned for you. So thanks guys for joining me this week, and enjoy all your goodies. As always, share your recipes and ideas. We love inspiring each other with our cooking. Thanks so much. Bye.